Hello, welcome. This is the final deployment presentation for our project of software development 2. Our group members are Jorge Alvarez, Daniel Carabali, Valencia, Felipe Figueroa, Cristian Pinzón, Belinyer Solarte, and Juan Pablo Robayo. All the group members works in this submission. In this video, we will explain the deployment strategy, the reasoning behind it, and demonstrate our full CI/CD pipeline. An example of this from source code to deployment.
The deployment strategy we selected for this project is continuous development using a complex CI/CD pipeline. This strategy means that every time we update our code, whether it's a new feature, a bug fix, or a UI improvement, those changes automatically move through the pipeline and are developed to production without any manual steps. To achieve this, we connected both components of our application, backend hosted on Render and frontend hosted on Netlify, both directly linked to GitHub. We chose continuous deployment because it offers the best balance between efficiency and automation for our application. Other deployment strategies exist, such as rolling deployments, blue-green, canary. These strategies are ideal for large-scale systems with millions of users, high availability requirements, and multiple active environments. However, for our project, these approaches will be unnecessary complexity. We do not need splitting or multi-environment management. Continuous deployment provides exactly what our application needs: full automation of the release process, zero manual intervention, a unified, reliable workflow for both frontend and backend, fewer human errors since developers never deploy manually, and for those reasons, continuous deployment is the most appropriate and professional choice for our DevOps pipeline.
Well, here is how our pipeline works. First, a change is made in the code base. A commit and push are sent to the main branch. GitHub automatically triggers both Render and Netlify, and now each platform detects the commit, builds the new version, and deploys it to production. This forms a complete CI/CD workflow because we have continuous integration through GitHub and continuous deployment through Render and Netlify. Now we are going to demonstrate how the pipeline works in action. For that, we are going to make a small change in our backend code. I switch to my branch in CodeSpace feature Christian and to apply the change. And for example, in the unit test, we add a title like a change example, and now we are going to git add, git commit, and with a share message like fit adding a small change. And now we finally git push to my branch. After this, we move the change to the develop branch by creating a pull request and performing the merge. One teammate helped me to review this pull request because of the rule set implemented. And now, since the pipeline test passed correctly and my teammate reviewed the change, and here the Sonar Cloud analysis fails because it has parameters that we can change. We explain this in the second submission, but all looks good, so we can merge the pull request and now promote this change to the main branch, which is where the deployment happens. Here, with the merge complete, now the changes are in the backend on the main branch. And now we can go to the render dashboard, and under the event section we can see that a new deployment is being triggered. and wait for the complete. And yeah, and here is our deploy successfully. Here we can see the hour, and we can also see additional deployments we made earlier. One failed, but we fixed it. And finally, we here is our application running successfully called Dev3, and we test the login. Now the register was sign up with all the inputs and more. Yeah, and all looks fine. In summary, our project implements a continuous deployment strategy using a complete CI/CD pipeline where GitHub acts as the central source repository, Render handles the backend deployment, and Netlify manages the frontend deployment. This setup allows every change pushed to the main branch to be automatically built, tested, and deployed, ensuring fast, reliable, and consistent releases without any manual intervention. The full source code, pipeline configuration, and deployment setup can be found in the GitHub repositories linked in the campus assignment in the text, along with the public URL of the deployed application. The team members who participate in this project are Jorge Alvarez, Hector Carabali, Felipe Figueroa, Cristian Pinzón, Juan Pablo Robayo, and Belinyer Solarte. All the members help in the fields of the source code, backend, and frontend, the deploy of the application, the construction of the slides, and the edition of this video. And thank you for watching.